Okay, in this video I will teach you about the differentiability of a function, and I think many students face a lot of difficulties in this chapter, but mind it, I will give you very easy methods for you. Before teaching this, I should tell the fundamental things. Now test for differentiability. We know what is differentiation. D by dx of fx, limit h tends to 0, fx plus h minus fx by h. And rewriting this thing as in this form, I am writing fx plus h there, fx plus h minus fx. And this h I am writing x plus h minus h. Is not it h? Yes. Now h tends to 0. I am adding x here. If h tends to 0, x plus h tends to what? X I am writing here. Now, this is fx plus h minus fx by x plus h minus x plus h tends to x. This gives you f dash x. This gives you f dash x. In that manner, I am writing fx. I am writing here fx, not x plus h. I am writing fx minus fa and divide the inner part, dividing it. Fx minus fa dividing by x minus a, and the condition, this tends to there and x tends to a, it becomes what? It becomes, as it is f dash x, so it becomes f dash a. This is the newborn child for you. Now we should love it. If you will, newborn child, you should love. What is it? Is f dash x. Look at here, fx, it is f dash x. Now it is fx minus fa by x minus a, limit x tends to a. Looking that exact similar manner, this is what? F dash a, and this is divided in two parts. First is left hand derivative, another is right hand derivative. What is left hand derivative? Left hand derivative is f dash a minus. What is f dash a minus? Now left hand derivative is it is written as f dash a minus, and that is limit x tends to a minus. As you know, limit x tends to a is divided in two parts, but left hand limit or right hand limit, as it is derivative, so it is called as left hand derivative, and that is called as the right hand derivative. Left hand derivative is written as f dash a minus. It is limit x tends to a minus fx minus fa by x minus a. And you know what is x tends to a minus? X tends to a minus means x is equal to a minus something. What is that thing? That thing is a positive thing. Okay, h tends to 0 plus. I am writing in place of fx. In place of x. I am writing a minus h minus fa by what? A x minus a. In x minus a, I am writing a minus h minus a. It becomes minus h, and the result is f a minus h minus fa by minus h. But limit x tends to 0 plus. Every case, in left hand limit, in right hand limit, h must be what? H tends to 0 plus. For x tends to 0 minus. Now for what? For x tends to a plus, implies x is equal to a plus h. What is h? And h must be positive. In both cases, h is positive. Mind it, h cannot be negative. H is a small positive quantity. So here fx minus fa by x minus a, x tends to a plus. For x tends to a plus, I am writing x is equal to a plus h minus fa. I am writing here a plus h minus a, cancelling, it becomes h. Again I am in x tends to a plus. I am putting the value of x a plus h. So my limiting approach will also change. My approach will what? H tends to 0 plus instead of x tends to a plus. It becomes limit x tends to 0 plus f a plus h minus fa by h. It is called as the right hand limit. So a function is differentiable at x is equal to a if f dash a minus is equal to f dash a plus. Next I will give you some examples. After that I will tell you the geometrical interpretation of this. That is very important. You should remember, geometrical interpretation is the vital role for the differentiability of a function. Okay. Now this is the example. I will do it two methods. First method, look at here, method 1 I am writing. I am writing method 1. I will do in second method, method 1. And this is the definition method. Test differentiability of fx is equal to mod x at x is equal to 0. What is f dash a minus? I am taking this definition. Limit h tends to 0 plus f a minus h minus f a by minus h. If I will put f dash 0 minus, though it becomes 0 minus h minus f 0 by minus h, 0 minus h minus f 0 by minus h. 0. What is fx? Fx is equal to mod x. F 0 minus h is minus h mod. And f 0 is 0 mod 0. So minus h mod is also h mod. So this becomes h mod by minus h. Mod h, you know mod h is equal to what? H. Now this is mod h. And you know for h tends to 0 plus, mod h is equal to what? H. So I am writing in place of mod h, I am writing h by minus h. The result is what? Minus 1. Now f dash 0 plus, it is what? Limit h tends to 0 plus f 0 plus h minus f 0 by h. So limit h tends to 0 plus mod h 0 plus h means fh. Fh means what? Mod h minus 0 by h, and the result is mod h is equal to h. As h tends to 0 plus h by h is equal to 1. Now the left hand limit, this is a left hand derivative, this is a left hand derivative, it is minus 1, it is right hand derivative, it is what? It is plus 1. Now the left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, so f dash x, f dash 0 does not exist. Now look at the method 2, which is very easy for you. Fx is mod x, take the definition. What is fx? Then fx, this implies fx is equal to x for x greater than equal to 0, minus x for less than 0. This is very remarkable point. Just differentiate it, f dash x. It is 1, x derivative of x with respect to x1, derivative of minus x with respect to x is minus 1, and the rest. Now mark this point. When you differentiate, its result 1, its differentiation is minus 1. But this is very important thing. Don't put here the equal mark. It is very important, mind it. Don't put equal mark here because you do not know the derivative at x is equal to 0. You are going to test it whether it is differentiable at that point or not. Now f dash 0 minus means 0, x less than 0, result is minus 1. F dash 0 plus, it is greater than 0, result is plus 1. Now left hand derivative is minus 1, right hand derivative is plus 1. Are they equal? No. So the function is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Hence f dash 0 does not exist. It is the method 1, it is method 2, and in method 3 I will tell you the geometrical interpretation of differentiation. Look at what is the geometrical interpretation of that differentiation. Look at this figure. This is the figure of, this is x axis, this is your y axis, and this is the diagram of fx is equal to mod x. Here y is equal to fx is equal to mod x. This line y is equal to x, and this line y is equal to minus x. And this is the point of 0 when x is equal to 0. Now for 0 plus, x tends to 0 plus, I am going to this point. At this point, you know already what is differentiation. Differentiation means slope of the tangent. Here the curve is what? Y is equal to x. Slope is what? Y is equal to mx plus c. We know equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c. Here y is equal to 1x plus 0. I am writing this thing. I am writing it y is equal to 1 into x plus 0. So it makes y is equal to x also. It makes 45 degree. So for 0 plus, its slope is what? 1. For x tends to 0 plus, its slope is what? 1. For x tends to 0 minus, what the line is what? Y is equal to minus x. If we will write down that form, y is equal to minus 1 into x plus 0. Here slope is equal to what? Here slope is equal to minus 1. Here slope is equal to what? Is equal to 1. Here slope minus 1, and in this place it is slope is plus 1. For x tends to 0 plus, slope is plus 1. X tends to 0 minus, slope is minus 1. Since at this point f dash 0, it combines two things. If f dash 0 exists when f dash 0 plus is equal to f dash 0 minus. F dash 0 plus is not equal to f dash 0 minus, because 1 is not equal to minus 1. Look at the figure properly. And what you assume from it? What you assume from it? Here the figure is like this. And it comes to this point, sorry. What happens in this point? The curve is coming like this. Suddenly it changes its path. Mind it. The path where the curve suddenly changes its path, at that point the function is not differentiable. Now I am giving you 2 to 3 figures from which you should determine the point where the function is not differentiable. First I am telling it, look at me. Suppose this is the curve. Which point the function is not differentiable? Certainly at this point, because here the path suddenly changes. Going on this line, dhadaks. Okay? Now tell me the point where the function is not differentiable. The function is not differentiable at this point and also not differentiable at this point. So mind it, in a curve, when it changes its path suddenly, at that point the function is not differentiable. It is the geometrical interpretation of differentiability. Take the screenshot of these 3 problems and the question asked, find test the continuity and differentiability of question number 1, 2, 3. First I am taking question number 1. Fx is equal to what? Fx is equal to 1 minus 1 by x whole mod at x is equal to 1. I am for continuity you have to find left hand limit, right hand limit, then functional value. Left hand limit means limit extends to 1 minus of fx, limit extends to 1 minus 1 by x. Putting x is equal to 1, if you will put x is equal to 1, no problem will be there, then the result is 0. Similarly, right hand limit, when you put x is equal to 1 in this place, it will give you 0. Functional value f1, if you will put directly x is equal to 1, it becomes 0. Now left hand limit, right hand limit, functional value, all 3 are equal. So the function is continuous at x is equal to 1. Now we have to test the differentiability at x is equal to 1. Fx is equal to what? 1 minus 1 by x. Fx is equal to what? 1 minus 1 by x. It gives you 2 values. 1 minus 1 by x or minus of 1 minus 1 by x. That is minus 1 plus 1 by x. And this, for this 1 minus 1 by x, this 1 minus 1 by x should greater than equal to 0. Or 1 greater than equal to 1. Or x greater than equal to 1. Similarly for this, x is less than 1. I am rewriting, now I am taking the differentiation. Look at here. Fx is equal to this for x greater than equal to 1. Fx is minus 1 plus 1 by x for x less than 1. Now f dash x is what? Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Minus minus is plus 1 by x square. And its derivative is 0. It is minus 1 by x square. Mind it. Here it is equal to 0. Never put equal here. Now what is f dash 1 plus? If you put x is equal to 1, it becomes 1. If you put x is equal to minus 1, you should not put it here. You should put it here because it is x less than 1. So derivative is minus 1. As f dash 1 plus is not equal to f dash 1 minus, so fx is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. Listen me. There is also another method. By method 1 I can also do it. But this method is the easiest way to remember for the examination hall. If you will do that problem in other method, it's very difficult, and also it is very much time taking for you at the time of exam. Okay. There are two very important lines. Every year short questions will come on these two lines. Every differentiable function is continuous, true or false? Every continuous function is differentiable, true or false? The first one, every differentiable function is continuous, it is true. Every continuous function is differentiable, is wrong. That is a theorem in your course that named as every differentiable function is continuous, but the vice versa is not true. Vice versa means every continuous function is not differentiable. मैंने एक छोटा एग्जाम्पल देना चाहता हूँ. एक छोटा बच्चा, सपोज मान लो कि 3-4 साल का, वो ABCD लेटर सीख रहे हैं, ABCDEF ऐसे लेटर सीख रहे हैं. वो बच्चा सीख रहा है ABCDEF ऐसे लेटर सीख रहा है. मान लो बच्चा ने B सीख लिया, तो तुम क्या कह सकते हैं? A सीखा कि नहीं? हाँ, A सीखा होगा जरूर, क्योंकि A के बाद ही B होता है. सिमिलरली सपोज बच्चा ने D सीख लिया, तो C सीखा है कि नहीं? हाँ, सीख लिया. सपोज बच्चा ने C सीखा, वो D सीखा है कि नहीं? वो हम गारंटी नहीं दे सकते, क्योंकि वो D सीख सकता है कि नहीं हम कह नहीं सकते. इसीलिए जो फंक्शन D है, मतलब जो D है, मतलब जो D सीखा है, मतलब जो डिफरेंशिएबल है, वो C जरूर सीख के गया है. मतलब जो फंक्शन डिफरेंशिएबल है वो जरूर कंटिन्यूअस है. लेकिन जो फंक्शन C सीखा है मतलब कंटिन्यूअस है, उसका डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी के ऊपर हम गारंटी नहीं दे सकते. ओके. Look at number 2. Fx is equal to x square mod x at x is equal to 0. Fx is equal to mod x. In place of mod x, I am writing x. For x greater than equal to 0, x square into x is x cube. Minus for x less than 0, it is mod x is minus x. So it is x square into minus x, that is what? Minus x cube. Now f dash x is what? 3x square. F dash x is minus 3x square. But don't put mark it here. Don't put the equal mark here. Okay, it is very important. So f dash x is 3x square, x greater than 0, and minus 3x square plus for x less than 0. What is f dash 0 plus? You have to put 0 here in upper part or lower part? In upper part. As it is given x greater than 0, put there x. You will get 0 result. For f dash 0 minus, put x is equal to 0 in the lower part, it becomes 0 here. Now, since f dash 0 plus is equal to f dash 0 minus, so the function is differentiable at x is equal to 0. Since every differentiable function is continuous, this implies f is continuous at x is equal to 0. Since it is differentiable, so it is continuous. I am right. There is no necessity to do the continuity of that function. Okay. Now number 3. Here fx is number 3. Fx is equal to tan x. First we have to test the continuity, then test of differentiability will occur. Now limit x tends to pi by 2 fx. Limit x tends to pi by 2 tan x. When x is slightly less than pi by 2, the result is plus infinite. Because look at this, the graph of y is equal to tan x. Graph of y is equal to tan x. When x is less than pi by 2, the value is what? Infinite. When x tends to pi by 2 plus, the value is what? The value x tends to pi by 2 plus, the value is minus infinite. And at x is equal to pi by 2, there is no value, so it is undefined. Since LHL, RHL, FB are not equal, so the function fx is equal to tan x is not continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. Continuous का मैंने क्या बोला था पहले, उसका ज्योमेट्रिकल इंटरप्रिटेशन जो डायग्राम होगा वो बीच में हाथ को नहीं छोड़ना पड़ेगा, कंटिन्यूअसली डायग्राम होना चाहिए. यहीं तो मुझे हाथ छोड़ना पड़ता है, इसलिए वो डिसकंटिन्यूअस हो गया. LHL, it is left hand limit, it is here right hand limit, and the functional value doesn't exist. So the function is not continuous. एज तीनों समान नहीं है। एज द फंक्शन ये कंटिन्यूअस, एवरी कंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन इज डिफरेंशिएबल। एज द फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस नहीं हुआ है तब सवाल ही नहीं उठता उसका डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी का। So as function is not continuous at x is equal to pi by 2, this implies fx is not differentiable at x is equal to pi by 2. Now look at the diagram of y is equal to tan x. We know tan 0 0, tan 30 1 by root 3, tan 45 1, tan 60 root 3, and tan 90 1 sin 90 by cos 90, that is 1 by 0. It tends to infinite. And similarly, when x exceeds 90 degree, 91, 92, 93, the value decreases and its value tends to minus infinite. When x is just slightly less than pi by 2, its value is infinite. When greater than pi by 2, its value is minus infinite. And pi by 2, it is not defined. Okay. Now look at here. We have to test the continuity and the differentiability of fx is equal to cot x at x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, and this is the graph of y is equal to cot x by fx is equal to cot x. And when cot 0, it is cos 0 by sin 0, cos 0 is 1, sin 0 is what? 0, 1 by 0, it tends to infinite, the graph goes to infinite. For x tends to 0 minus, it will go to like this. Okay, when x tends to cot 30 root 3, cot 45 1, cot 60 1 by root 3, it will gradually going down. And you know in second quadrant pi by 2 to pi, the value of cot is negative. So this is the graph of y is equal to cot x, which you have already know from your class 11. Now look at limit x tends to pi by 2 of fx, pi by 2 minus, limit x tends to pi by 2, fx is cot x, and cot pi by 2 minus means it is just left of pi by 2, and the value is nearly equal to 0. Similarly, for x tends to pi by 2, the value is pi by 2, the value is also nearly equal to 0, and when x is equal to pi by 2, f pi by 2 is also there. Since a left hand limit, right hand limit functional value are equal, so the function fx is equal to cot x is continuous at x is equal to what? Pi by 2. Now we have to test the differentiability of fx is equal to cot x at x is equal to pi by 2. Now what at f dash pi by 2, this is left hand derivative, and by definition it is limit h tends to 0 plus f pi by 2 minus h minus f pi by 2 by minus h, and fx is equal to cot x, so it becomes cot pi by 2 minus h minus cot pi by 2 by minus h, and cot 90 minus theta is tan theta minus cot pi by 2 is 0 by minus h is tan h by h, h tends to 0 plus. We know tan h by h, h tends to 0 is 1, as it is minus sign, so it is minus 1. So now right hand derivative f dash pi by 2 plus left limit x tends to 0 plus f pi by 2 plus h minus f pi by 2 by h, cot pi by 2 plus h minus cot pi by 2 by h, cot 90 plus theta is minus tan theta tan h by h, result is minus 1. As left hand derivative, right hand derivative at x is equal to pi by 2 are equal, so the function differentiable. Now you can ask me, sir, which problem I will do by this method and which problem I will do directly by derivative method. Look at me. The conditional functions where suppose mod x is a condition. For x less than 0, fx is equal to x. For x greater than 0, fx is equal to minus x. For x greater than 0, it is plus x. X less than 0, it is minus x. So some conditions there. At that time, if you will differentiate, that will become easy. But here no conditions, so you have to do directly by this method.